What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Happy Thursday. Shout out to everybody who tuned in earlier today to watch a special edition of Lyles Movie Files. Storm knocked out my Wi-Fi, so I had to call an audible and do it today. Anyway, hope everyone is doing well. A lot of stuff going on as usual. New reveals, stuff coming up in anticipation of San Diego Comic-Con 2024. But before I get started with all that, just wanted to say thank you all as always for supporting, viewing, sharing, subscribing to this channel. I really do appreciate it. And always want to start off asking you all what you picked up this week. Let's see who is here in the chat right now. What's up, Snake Eyes? Howdy. Good seeing you again. James Green's back as well. I haven't seen the trailer for Beetlejuice 2 yet. I don't know if I'm excited about it yet. So, don't know. I assume I'll watch it soon. I'm behind on my TV viewing because Big Brother started, and because I don't watch anything on CBS until Big Brother during the summer, my DVR recorded it, but I totally haven't watched it yet. 80s Kid from the 90s is here. King Collector is in the building. G Brew is here as well. What's up, guys? Omega 579. Hey. What's happening? What's up? Chamberlain. Hey, Jeffrey. Long time no see. Long time no see as well, my friend. So let me show you guys what I saw on my route to Target today. I had to pick up some groceries. So I did see these guys. Let's not make that so big. On the shelf. It's pretty cool to actually see them. There, now you can see them. No worries about selling out. They had 2 on the shelves, and it looked like they just came out. I don't think there's going to be any problem finding these for those of you looking for them. And then this is the first I saw this. Transformers 1. Wow, let's focus in a little tighter. Is he going to? There you go. Optimus from Transformers 1. And this lady. I actually had my hand. Got street dated. I wasn't shocked, but I did see her hold the figure in my hand. Hopefully, when I go back, I'll get that kind of paint job because that looked really great and amazing. And I figured, they're going to go like, this is not supposed to come out until Sunday. It's just weird. I don't understand the street dating. You got it. I want to buy it. Let's buy it. Anyway, so that's what I saw. Did anybody grab anything from Prime deals on Amazon? I got the Baron Zemo Arnim Zola pack finally. Really happy to just pay $40 for it. Not that I thought it was a ripoff for $50, but every little bit helps on the savings there. JT the Grind is here. What's up, my man? Randall G. Hello, good sir. How are you, Randall? Just Dreads. What's up, bruh? Northern Nomad here as well. Mickey Rowe, what's up, Jeff? Glad I got my Marvel Legends Phoenix with the awesome flame bird effect. You know I'm going to talk about her. John Kane is here. Yo, what's up? Alexander Colazzo, what's up, Jeff and the Figure Files crew? What's up, Alexander? How are you? You pre-ordered the Figma Joker. Pre-order the Figma Joker from Persona 5, and I got Resident Evil Village. Nice. G-Brew, I'm tepidly interested in the new Alien flick and incredibly interested in the Nosferatu. Ferratu. I think that's how you say it. Remake, but it doesn't come out till Christmas. Nice. Omega 579, I saw Warbird 2 and got street dated 2. If I was thinking, I should have just, it's a great paint job. Let me hide her until Sunday, but I was not thinking. I had too many groceries in my cart. 80s kid, what? You found Young Prime? Yeah, I wasn't looking for him by any means whatsoever. I don't know if I'm really interested in that movie. But yeah, I did see him, and he was the only one on the shelf, so I don't know if other people are like really looking for him, but he was there. All like it's I'll back to her in a second. I realized I didn't have my window up to start showing stuff. David Thanos is here. What's up again? What's up, man? Damien, hey there, Jeffrey and Company. Over on Toy Habits website, they have teasers for upcoming for upcoming Road Pig and Raptor Classified. All right, there you go. Road Pig. That's cool. Looking forward to seeing those figures. It's another week away. I hope they'll wait a second and actually give us all that stuff. I think G.I. Joe is set for Thursday. Yes. So let's see. Hopefully it'll be early in the day so I can do a live stream reacting to everything and not doing it live as they happen. Judge Dreads, I don't have any money to buy toys. Been trying to survive after the hurricane hit my city. That sucks. Glad to see you're at least well enough to show up and hang out with us tonight. DJ Jedi, what's good, Jeff and crew? What's up, DJ? How you doing? Vin Doom, evening everyone. Into my main man, 100 grand, Jeffrey. What it is, Vin Doom. David Thanos, all these reveals and I'm already broke. Yeah, it's rough on a wallet right now. Retro Robo, what up, Jeff? Had to change into my superhero identity for the show. Don't tell anybody who it is. Don't be like a CW hero. Randall G picked up Retro Beachhead, Naugahyde, Jinx, Monday Night Wars, Nash, and Fake Diesel. Nice. Ordered the Superpowers crowdfund and Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Gene was too expensive. Now I need NWO, Dusty Rhodes. Sweet. DJ Jedi. My G.I. Joe Classified Doc finally arrived from Laos Finger Pals affiliate Entertainment Earth. Woo-woo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. As always, when you use my affiliates, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, the links that I post, it does help out the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, DJ Jedi. Henry G, what's up, guys? Jeff, Figure Files crew. I'm on the road, stop for gas. So I won't be in the chat, but I'm listening. Hope you all are having a great week. I'm bumping it up. You said good. Hopefully you're having a safe trip, Henry G. Hopefully you're going somewhere fun and not doing some work stuff. Jeeber, I got Dinks and Magic Inferno hat, X-Men pins, and I had to take a trip to Sweets and Geeks to give me some weird Korean roasted garlic oyster chips. Because it's Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes got you feeding for it. I'm like, you know what? I can go back there. King Collector, I just got that vintage 83 G.I. Joe headquarters back in my collection this week from eBay. Feels good to have it back hand. $63. Not bad. So was pretty much everything intact, or we're like, all right, well, no helipad, the lift doesn't raise. Was it intact? Judge Dress, apparently they have finally figured out that adults buy toys. I don't know what took so long, right? Undercover Colton. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, crew. What's up, Undercover Colton? Just got Starfire from McFarlane. Nice. That's good. Did you have to pay more getting it from McFarlane? Omega 579. I got lucky and pre-ordered Phoenix for $35 at Big Bad Toy Store before the price change. Are they going to honor that price? Damien, does Entertainment Earth ship to UK? I'm going to check on that for you in just a second. Let's see. Why don't I do it right now? So, mentioned it. Phoenix is here, up for pre-order at least. And, you know, without the big presentation from the Hasbro crew, she still looks really amazing. Love that flame base. She looks great. And still not sure about this head sculpt, but, you know, there are other head options for Jean. Not a problem. Excuse me, and I'm really trying to figure out this deal. Is this just the way the light's hitting it, or did they actually incorporate some shading into that gold paint? So the hair looks a little bit better here. I really love the Flame Bird. Definitely something that sells this one. Do we think the Flame Bird is another figure? Because that's really kind of what's, you know, the price tag. She's $50. I don't know if I think that's a bad deal. I didn't pre-order because pre-orders are going nuts. I don't know about the rest of you all, but I got hit up from Hasbro Pulse. Hey, that Luke Cage and Iron Fist is supposed to come out in September, and Ghost Rider Danny Ketch, it's also supposed to come later in the fall. It's coming to you soon. Get everything ready. So, I mean, it's just wild because, you know, they put all this stuff up for pre-order so fast, and then everything comes due way before they say that it's going to. So, craziness. Anyway. So in the package, maybe it doesn't look like it's a $50 figure, especially when you consider that Drax and Moondragon set that was $50, but consider the translucent Phoenix here. I wish she had, I guess she does have flame effects for her hands, And it looks a little lean in terms of a $50 package compared to some of the other ones, but solid looking figure. And let's see now. Does Entertainment Earth ship to? There you go. Do you ship internationally? We're currently not shipping to Russia, Ukraine, or Belarus. So looks like they will ship to the UK for you, Damien. I knew I could figure it out really fast. Oh, I saw some sort of 1/6 scale Batman 66 figures on Big Bad Toy Store today. Do you know what those are? They were not Hot Toys. I do not know what those are. Let me see, because I can also go to Big Bad Toy Store. Let's see if they show up quickly so I can find them in chat. Of course, because I want to do that. They're not showing up, especially quick. And I feel like if I just throw in Batman, I'm going to go down a. Did you say all things Batman? Let's see here. I'm not seeing it. You're talking about these Mondo figures? Oh, it's probably what you're talking about. Would you be referring to these 80s kid? And they are expensive. Those are Mondo figures, but yeah. I mean, when you compare the price of a Mondo figure to a Hot Toys, the price is not that different, although you can do your 4 easy payments. But yes, not really my bag. You gonna get them? Vin Doom, the Marvel Legends Power Man, and Iron Fist just showed up this past Tuesday after I haven't taken them out of the package. Okay, cool. So people are already getting them on the way home from work. Good. That's the best way to leave. Be on the road, Henry G. A little late. Hopefully you're not on the East Coast because this is too late to work. Chris Daughtry just found the new Jinx wave at GameStop. Loving these guys, gals. Nice. Did you get them all? Jibra also pre-ordered her before the price change. I'll check to see what she's priced at in my pre-orders. King Elector, I'm glad to say the Joe base was complete. Nice. I feel like that would be, I don't even know if it needs to be a HasLab, but it feels like something that even if they were to just break it down into parts and say, here's JoJo Headquarters Part 1, 2, and 3, I think that would sell pretty well. Jamlin, as you know, I got in on $34.99 price at Entertainment Earth. They usually honor mispriced things. I know they did when I ordered my 60th anniversary Action Soldiers and Sailors. Nice. So hopefully those of you all did take advantage of that price. David Thanos heading on a cruise during San Diego Comic-Con. Nice. I did get the Wi-Fi package to make sure I got those bigger file updates. Very nice. Hopefully you have a great cruise. I'm definitely going to be showing that Jonah Hex because that was impressive too. All the stuff. And I love it. Tide never lets a week go by without posting something. Northern Nomad, I gave into FOMO and got the available Marvel Legends 85th anniversary figures on eBay and Mercari. Which ones did you pay for on eBay and Mercari? T'Challa, Omoro. I got Phoenix on Big Bad Toy Store for $35 before the price adjustments. I called and they said they'd honor. Nice. That's great. Congratulations, everybody who was able to get that price. Judge Dredd, so what's the right price? I got it for $35. It must be $49, but then Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth had her for $34. And it was like, what's happening? What's going on? So everybody who was able to get in and got her early, there you go. Stickman, what's up, Jeff? What's up, Stickman? When I see SS, my first instinct with all of these Transformer listings is Survivor Series. And that reminds me, I didn't do anything about Prime, which I need to. My Studio Series 86 Swoop and Classified Doc came. Both are great. Really nice having the Dinobots complete. They look fantastic all together. Yeah, we're gonna need some shelf space for those guys because I got Bumblebee, opened him up and was so pressed to review him quickly because Bumblebee finally has joined the collection. I've had to wait for a long time to get this guy, so I did not wait. Normally, when I get new stuff, it's like, all right, I'll get to it later. But him, no delay, no wait. Let's pull him up into the booth right away. We're shooting him, and here you go. You guys can see my first shot. It'll be posted in the full review. Him next to his sort of mold brother, Cliff Jumper. So happy to finally get that that guy added to the collection. Russia Robo. Yeah, there's been an avalanche of pre-orders all hitting at the same time, smothering me in my wallet. Yes. Cheaper still reads is 35 on my pre-orders page on Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know if that means they'll honor that price. Sounds like they will. The 1/4 scale NECA figures. Oh, okay. Where are they? He did not say the animated series. You're right. So let's see how hard that would be to find. Of course. The problem with putting in Batman in any search is everyone does Batman figures. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. NECA. So I wonder if you're talking about these figures that have been here for a second. They're not cheap. These are the ones you're talking about. Anyway, let me know. What's up, Patrick? How are you? Left to 2 Lions. BK is here. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Omega 579 Hasbro is trying to be slick by making Phoenix Force as a figure to make it a 2-pack price. I mean, that's more than like a typical accessory. I mean, I feel like size-wise, that Phoenix Force is basically what you pay for a figure. So I don't know if I think they're trying to get over on us. I think 35 is a better price to pay, though. John Kane, man, I got that Luke Cage and Iron Fist yesterday at GameStop. Random find. Nice. Were you able to use your membership, if you do have it, to knock off some of that price for him? Spider Fan, what's up? Christos, you got them all, but Night Creeper also got an eel. Did your store also have Beachhead too? Because when they had that sale, buy one, get one for 40% off, I was like, that's a good deal. I think it's 40%. No, yeah, it was like 40% because it wasn't quite the, I don't know. It was buy one, pay 40% for another one. Either way, they didn't have Beachhead, so I didn't take advantage of it. JC the Grind, got him on my queue of things to break down. I'm definitely going to talk about those McFarlane figures, statues. Boris Mortis. Sorry. Evening, everyone. What's up? How are you? G-Brew, my GameStop only had Jinx, sadly. I do wish her torso articulation had better range, though, but still a great looking figure. So the Ninja doesn't have great articulation? It's not good. Jamelin, as far as this week's arrivals, Shockwave and Night Pursuit came in, Kazar, and while I was watching Movie Files, Retro Beachhead, Snow Serpents, and so many eels arrived. How many eels did you get? G-Brew, I got the email at work, stopped immediately and ordered that Phoenix. She is a must-have for me. I intend to make her the centerpiece of my main X-Men figure display. Is your main X-Men going to be like the classic Claremont, Cochran, Byrne era, or just, anyone with Phoenix there? Northern Nomad, Danny Cash, Ghost Rider, Luke Cage and Iron Fist, Scar, Wolverine, and Superior Spider-Man. Are they all sold out? James Green, Jeffrey, did you pre-order that Junkyard Dog from Power? I haven't. I have to really be like, okay, no more pre-orders right now. I gotta take a pause on all that because there's too much stuff, and I can't trust when these Hasbro things are gonna come up because they say September, October, and it's like next week. So no, I have not. Hopefully, I mean, with the first series, it was like, all right, this is the last time you're ever gonna get a chance to get them again, and then they had like 3 more drops. So hopefully he'll be available later. Judge Dreads, absolutely. I'm all about saving myself money. And if I can, I'm going to save you guys money as well. David Thanos, hit the like button on the way in. Thank you, David Thanos. Judge Dreads, I expected them to make Phoenix a 2-pack. It's chess, not checkers. Exactly. What did I think about the Super 7 exclusive Dungeons and Dragons Tiamat figure? I don't collect those, so just I don't know. What did you think? Are you happy about them? No Beachhead, of course, because that's the one everybody wants. GameStop has been pretty solid for me. I feel like I came into the store the wrong time because they had the eel. They didn't have the snow serpent, but it was like, oh man, like if they had two eels, I would have taken advantage of that sale. But it was just like, I was really trying to reach, and I was like, you don't need to force yourself to take advantage of the sale. Judge Dredd says TMI is not worth 300. Yikes, it's a lot. David Thanos, I got a feeling. Ooh, Macho Man is back from its hell. Where do you get that feeling from? I got 4 eels, not too crazy. I do have 2 ordered on Big Bad Toy Store as well, just in case. I'm gonna cancel those. I mean, they've got like 4 shows that go underwater, so you gotta go with 4 more. It's not crazy. G-Bro, my main X-Men display is just whichever looks and characters I liked enough to put in the display. I try to make them mostly big names with some of my lesser known faves mixed in. Which are the lesser known ones? Randall G. I wish they had made an X Factor gene, both green and red costumes. I mean, it's not like they're done. They're not done. And I'm really hoping to see red first. I mean, the green is cool, but unless they go the route they need to with the green, and because they've given us Cyclops and that blue and white, I don't want them to do green and yellow Gene. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter with Angel because he has to be red and white, but stick to one. And that series, that version of their costumes, you really just need, I mean, it's 4 of them at that point. We've already got an Archangel, although he needs to be using that bigger mold because he's too small on the Bucky cap and looks small and slight next to Cyclops. So yeah, I want to see that red one, and hopefully we'll see her the next weekend. Uncarded reviews. Looks like Magic got a reissue. She did. I didn't realize she was that hard to track down, but yeah, she did. Snake Eyes. GameStop had some good stuff when I went there because my remote kind of broke, so I had to get a newer one. Nice. Just Drez, the Snow Serpent is a great figure, really is. Put him with the white timber and a chop made polar bear on my Arctic shelf. Yes, I got an Arctic shelf. I'd love to see how that turns out. How's that polar bear stacking up with them? Chap, you enabler, you! What am I kidding? I probably won't cancel. They're too good, right? I mean, excuse me, to me, great army builders, really worth building out a lot of them. So I feel like the bats are great army builders. I wish the alley vipers were. They look cool, but man, they don't stand. And the articulation is hindered in a way that I really wish the alley vipers were not. Maybe they're candidates for retro figures later on. But the eels, the snow serpents, I think those are the best ones they've done. Techno Viper's solid. I don't no complaints, no issues there. I kind of dig the mole rats too, although I don't know if I need 10 of them, but they keep showing more Night Force stuff. I think that makes sense as the squad that goes after the mole rats. Kind of makes sense. Boris Mortis just got the classified medic in Valiverse Bone Collector 2.0. Nice. Danny, Karma, Dupe, Warlock, M, Wolfsbane. Nice. I must have sold my Dupe when I needed him, but yeah, love to see that whole ecstatic team back in there. Randall G. Actually, what we need is OG X Factor in the human uniforms used to interact with clients. Has Marvel ever done a Cameron Hodge figure? I feel like they did. If so, we got them via Toy Biz when they did every uh character under the X-Men sign. Yeah, they did. It's not a great one. You can actually still buy it now on Amazon. And he's got a fitting price point because it's not a great figure and it just doesn't really work. It makes sense with what you expect out of a Cameron Hodge figure. I mean, I'm thinking like big super snake body, not this version, but that's what we got for him. And he also features a water blasting bio weapon. So we'll wash those muties right out of his hair. Retro Robo. I'm so broke now. Got him Bison, Dawson, Ken. I need all 3 of those guys. Ken, Jinx, Nunchuck, Torch, Nogahide, Retro Beachhead, 2 Night Creepers, outlet price Super Adaptoid, and I FOMO ordered an Astonishing Wolverine on eBay. I think this weekend we're gonna see Target get that wave. I'm starting to see some people posting those guys there too. Now, of course, Marvel Legends, Astonishing X-Men, Wolverine, Target. There you go. All right, let's see. Because I don't know. Of course not. So 3 days ago, someone did pick up an Astonishing Wolverine at Target on Reddit. So I was trying to see if they had a listing. It does not look like they have that. They have the Burning Claws version, although I'm not quite sure why that's the case. Don't remember anyone looking for that figure, and at least on my search real fast. Actually, I wonder if they're having like a poor setup here, because I assume that this figure is not really the one that's available. So maybe this is the astonishing one, not the heated claws Wolverine. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to see Superior Spider-Man and Wolverine at Target, probably starting with this next reset on Sunday. So you guys may not need to worry about it in terms of paying exorbitant prices on eBay for them. Aaron Easton, extreme pass on the Falcon 2-pack. Really? Off topic. I think I used to work with one of your relatives at Pepco years ago. Hit me up. Let me know which one you think you were working with. Judge Dreads. My next score will be that loose collector werewolf for my werewolf shelf. I really would love to see how many shelves you have set up and how many different environments you have going on there. G-Bro, I want all that 80s X Factor costumes. They're some of the best looks those characters have had. Very clean and uncluttered designs. I agree wholeheartedly. I think Louise and Walt Simonson's X Factor is criminally underrated. I threw in Walt because to me, that team, husband and wife team, doing X Factor so great. And I love their entire run of X Factor. I thought Walt's art fit her style of writing and fit those characters perfectly. Just loved all those issues. Wish they did an omnibus of that. Jibru, that's Cameron Hodge from the Phalanx Covenant. Yeah, I don't think so, but he very well could have. I don't remember what his look was for that. Boris Mortis, I owned that Cameron Hodge when I was a kid. Loved it. Did you use the water blaster? Judge Dreads, I remember Cameron Hodge, but never bought him. Yeah, that was a time period when I was like, I'm too cool for action figures. And that lasted for about a year, maybe. But yeah, I think some of it was articulation was a little bit sketchy in terms of what I wanted. And then Marvel Legends came, was like, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, it was all she wrote at that point. RJ Orr, what's up, man? I saw the 85th anniversary Wolverine, Superior, and Warbird at my local Target in Connecticut. As for San Diego Comic-Con, I'm really excited for the possible Secret Wars wait and or a HasLab teaser. I don't know if we're going to get a teaser. I mean, because that's going to be at least until September at this rate. David Thanos, the rumors there might be a Wolfpack Macho Man Ultimate to go with the Triple H that Walmart announced. It might be said during San Diego Comic-Con. Gosh. You know, I don't really have a lot of issues with what Mattel does in terms of knocking out figures, but if they're going to do Wolfpack, when Macho Man was a member of that squad for like 2 weeks before he hurt his knee and then had to leave and never to return to the Wolfpack, when we do not have an Ultimate Edition 3-star trunk version Macho Man or that WrestleMania 7 version they showed already, that would be a big miss to me. Then Doom. Already see McFarlane doing the new Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman soon. Oh, you know they're coming. Like he's probably working on those figures right now. Do not think anyone's announced that yet. So, what I did think was really interesting, because I know some people were not happy with the price tag for old Gene. Kaju, the dude, sorry, posted pictures of his. No, I don't even know if this is his. I think he just happened to see Phoenix posted up, and he got these pictures of the really nice Manfax Phoenix. And this to me looks a lot more like the head sculpt, if nothing else, of Gene than any figure that Hasbro or even Toy Biz has done. This head sculpt looks outstanding. Straight from the John Byrne collection. I love it. Looks really good. Maybe not Mayfax paying for it good enough, but it really, really looks good. And yeah, I love the way that gold sheen shines too. No Phoenix birds, so Kaiju Daddy. Kaiju Daddy. There you go. But yeah, cool pick. So nice to see. So they've got options. You can pay more and get less, or pay more and or pay less. Excuse me, make you buy some shoes too. And get that really cool Phoenix Flame Bird effect. G-Brew. I had a ton of those Toy Biz X-Men figures when I was a kid. Never had Hodge. My familiarity with Hodge came from an Extinction Agenda trade paperback they had in the YA section at the library. I didn't mind that look for him. I thought it was a huge departure from that original look. I actually wouldn't mind getting him with that armored yellow look. He had a little helmet where he got from Archangel. That would be a really fun outfit for him, and one that I think would make a lot of sense with that. 80s kid. I'm upset with Target. Sorry. They're terrible marketing their exclusives. I just found out there's a Playmates Toys Voltron 5-pack. Then I go to Target site and discover the other 4 lines are sold out. I mean, if you check the stores, I feel like their website isn't as great as actually going to the store or calling with all that good stuff. Judge Dredd, I just finished my Lord of the Rings Dwarf Mountain. Nice. Using the Thunderbirds Tracy Island playset. That's cool. G-Bro, I think the absolute Batman is hideous. Absolute Wonder Woman's looks pretty rad, though. I am buying that Mayflex Phoenix and also the Marvel Legends version because I love X-Men. Yeah, I think both definitely have their pluses and minuses. Now, someone, I think it was JT the Grind, asked me earlier what I thought about those McFarlane statues featuring some of Todd's designs and the Marvel characters. But I think these are cool. I think the price point of $50 for this one, not all of them have that. I think this isn't terrible. And this is a really cool pose. I mean, this is an iconic Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. Really cool option in terms of which one to go with for him. I don't quite understand why they included that comic, but to get a comic book with a figure makes a lot of sense, even if it doesn't move. But there you go. Here's the others. This is the front of that one, which makes more sense. I don't know why they didn't include that one. But anyway, I think that looks really cool. And the design, great, good stuff. And got a box for everybody who doesn't want to take it even out of it. And you got it there. And I don't think that price point is terrible. And then we've got more, of course. Let's go to the other Spider-Man. And this one's $30. And this is cheaper naturally. A lot less webbing. You're just hanging loose. I kind of thought maybe we'd see like some web or something. I'm very curious how Spider-Man is suspended, though. That one, you can see the comic book cover inspiration right there. So I'm surprised no web line right there. But these look cool. And if I had the space or really interest in setting this kind of deal up on my display, I could see getting into this line. This is a price point that he sells the sports pick figures, which are also static, no articulation, pretty decent amount of detail. They don't have this kind of backdrop. So I think that's fair. Here's Deadpool with his backdrop. I think these actually do add a little something to the whole setup where it's like, hey, here's comic book art behind them. And there's a figure standing. Shout out to Rob Liefeld with his Deadpool. So we got a little Image co-founder love going on with these choices. And that makes sense. And see, here's the back. So that's a really good idea to show you the comic book inspiration. I think they should do more of that where they're driving people to check out comic books. So you can see in the item description, inspired by the New Mutants issue 98. There you go. So if you're curious, want to see the origins, you can go check that out right there. Let's see another one. Iron Man crashing through, not the sky. That's a fearful cry from Cobra. I like this one too. I like the shading and how it kind of matches. I think this is Bob Layton artwork. So very cool stuff. And again, I do really love anytime they show the eyes of Iron Man. I don't know. I think that's a cool deal with him that you can't really do with some of these other characters. And we got Wolverine. chilling, coming through. Now I don't really understand this backdrop because it has nothing to do with X-Men issue 1. But there you go. I mean, why not just some rocks or whatever? That is the easiest backdrop. And it would make sense. I think people would be fine with it, even though it's not exactly the same thing. The final one, oops, Captain America. I don't know why I couldn't find his original standalone dedicated one, but there's Cap from Amazing Spider-Man 323. I kind of feel like maybe it would have been nice to have like even if it was just a drawing of Spider-Man, would it be cool to get the accompanying figures? So like maybe a separate Spider-Man that you could attach to that base, even though again, it doesn't make sense. I don't think that's cool. So that's my take on those. What did you all think? All right, let's see. 80s kid. I barely have time to travel 35 minutes just to be let down. I feel you. G bro, I'd love to see a multiple wave Cameron Hodge extinction agenda look. Just make it massive. I collect each and every figure to get every little piece of that version. Salvation 73. Can't find any rumors about the next Marvel Legends HasLab. Heard anything about what it might be? I have not either. They've done an excellent job of not teasing a thing. But again, it's so far off away. And with HasLabs, you know, they'll stick to those time frames just so. I mean, it's they never want to have two going at the same time. Next week, we're going to find out what G.I. Joe's bringing to the table. And then that runs through September. So I think it's September 9th. We're not going to find out anything until maybe that Tuesday, because it sure didn't seem like any dust settled after we got that Star Wars Vintage Collection Moss Eisley setup done, funded before it was like, all right, now it's time to tease G.I. Joe. So I assume we'll see it within like maybe September 15th, but maybe we'll get some teasers before then. I had that comic when I was 5, the one with the green circle. Nice. You're going to get it for that. Northern Nomad can't do statues. So Judge Dreads, that's the rumor, thing, foom. JT the Grind, I'm becoming more fond of statues lately. It's not bad. Erin Easton, I forgot her first name, but she wore glasses, was a supervisor. Same last name as you. Super nice person. That's cool. Maybe she is related. Judge Dreads, I collect action figures, not statues. Lego Star Wars kid. They look like Ross exclusives. Have you guys seen anything new at Ross lately? Because, I mean, I've been so disappointed in my trips to Ross that I've stopped going. I feel like it's back in early 2000s again. It's like, why am I wasting time going here? Like 80s kid. I'm going to be disappointed. King Collector. Will we ever get another chance at the classified Serpentor, Mindbender, and Chuckles again for us who missed them the first go round? Because eBay price is way too much right now. I think there's going to be an option maybe for a retro Serpentor. I don't know what they would do with Dr. Mindbender. I would hope they'd release him with a classic look. Maybe they'd do a different take on his cloak as a retro. Chuckles, I feel like they could do a better job on him. Maybe just do a streamlined retro version, something. I mean, he's basically that figure anyway, but you know, those kind of exclusives, I want everyone to be able to get a shot at. And they did release Serpentor and Mindbender over and over, but they sold out really fast. So clearly there is a demand for them. And I feel like as long as the demand is there, they're not hanging on Hasbro posts month after month after month and have to get on the clearance. I think you keep making those. And especially since those two are really essential Cobra figures. And hopefully we'll hear something about them because it has been a couple years now since those original figures came out. Jamelin, should McFarlane do everyone from the X-Men cover? Do you think there's a chance they will? I mean, X-Men? Probably. I mean, you know, the X-Men movie from MCU hasn't even come out yet. So I think there's a high likelihood, depending on how these sell, that he'll get around to it. Maybe next wave, we'll see Cyclops, Magneto. I think those are solid choices. Maybe some of the other ones who are a little bit further away. I think Archangel might be a tough ask. But I think Beast will look really cool. Jean Grey doing that deal. Maybe Iceman. Would he go up first? I mean, would he go up there in that priority slot because he was on that cover with Cyclops and Wolverine? one of those X-Men is not like the other. I mean, he just seems so randomly placed as opposed to the more, the bigger tier X-Men. Uncarded reviews, I pre-ordered all those McFarlane statues. Nice. ICT Vanny, what's up? Jeff, how long do you think McFarlane will start on some 7-inch Marvel figures? I mean, they've got their deal with Marvel Select. I don't see that in anytime soon. Give Star Wars to McFarlane. That's an interesting thought. Seeing him doing some statue work there, maybe so. Micro Galaxy's rare TIE fighters. What about them? Are you getting them or no? Chris Daughtry has a new Bucky cap, Wal-Mart exclusive, been found at Ollie's. I don't know. Maybe. The problem is I got all those figures and the only one that I don't have a super adaptoid, and I'm not sure that I really want to go through the frustration of not finding him at my first trip down to Ollie's because, geez, right now, let me go. Let's make sure I'm not telling you all incorrectly. Hate to be a fountain of misinformation, as Gorilla Monsoon would say. So we take you live to the gorgeous, remade, updated, new and improved Hasbro Pulse Super Adaptoids here. And he's going for $27.91. And I mean, factor in if I don't find him at my very first trip to an Ollie's, which is more or less $7.91 away, going up and down. I want to pay that price anyway for him. So he's cheap enough that I don't feel the need to go get him from Ollie's. Is there a price point where it's like, yeah, something's cheap, but I can get it on this website without having to do any work? And, of course, it's guaranteed to get him from Pulse until he sells out. But Ollie's, to get him for $20, I don't know if it's worth it. But let me know what you guys think. James Green, what's those? Anyone going to Comic-Con next week? If so, let me know. I will happily take any pictures anyone wants to send my way so I can talk about them and do videos. So if you are, let me know. Lego Star Wars Kid says we need JoJo Classified Night Vipers. I think they're on the list of upcoming figures, so stay tuned. G Brew, as long as he does Cyclops, I'm good. Give to me all the Cyclops merch. Judge Dreads, I only need Magneto and Sabretooth to finish my X-Men shelf. Can't decide which I want. Those Micro Galaxies rare TIE fighters. All right, Ross, thank you. Did you get any? Alexander Storm. I picked up Mr. Fix It at Ollie's. Nice. Was he $20 there? Jamlin, one thing that is definitely an improvement on Pulse is that you can see images in your order history. That is a very good improvement. I don't know if it did that when I went on to it that fast. Let's see. Let's see if I remember. Yes. And yes. Logging with my email address. No. Ugh, the worst. All right. Because I did change my email password because I needed to. Chris Daughtry. The X-Men Stripe 5-pack has been found at Ross. And everyone in my area descended like vultures. Like, whoosh, and grab them so fast. People were grabbing 4 or 5 at a time. So it was like they almost didn't. Did you get any better luck in your area? G Brew, the only new figure at Ollie's in Worcester is Joe Fixit. Judge Dreads, we don't have Ollie's, and it slightly annoys me constantly hearing about it. Ollie's is really good as long as it's something they stock up, because sometimes they get stuff and it's just never moving. Like the Eternal figures, they're always there. Like if you wanted to get 10 of them, you could go safely with no problem. But if it's something hot, like when they had the Crimson Guard for $5 and I could not find a one, that was disappointing because I was like, where we go? And they were like, maybe, I think there's maybe like 3 Ollies within like a 2.5 hour window for me. So I decided to go do a full day road trip and not get anything. I'd be really disappointed. But don't feel too bad because, like I said, those prices on those Beyond Earth's Mightiest figures were basically what Target was selling them at their final clearance for anyway. So you didn't really miss out too much. Blake Tarpley's back. What's up, party people? Jeff, I'm still alive on a crowded, loud city bus on the West Coast, so I won't stay long, but I just want to say, hey, happy figure hunting. I'll catch up to you all soon. Hopefully you're having fun out there on the West Coast, Blake. His daughter said, Ollie's also has remnants of retro Spider-Man Electrowave. Saw it on Transformers World 2005 boards. Man, it's always it's like one person sees it at their Ollie's and everybody's like, they're at every Ollie's. And mine have been not at anything. James Green, I'll be there Thursday opening day. Well, send photos. That sounds different. But yeah, anyway, if you're able to, I'd love to see any pictures you can send my way. 80s kid, we better be getting some Empire Strikes Back Black Series pipeliners. I just need updates for Luke, Boba, and a soft goods cape update for Lando. I'm throwing Chewie too, as well as some Hoth Rebels and Snowtroopers. Snowtroopers are absolutely needed. Chris, I just wanted one Strife 5-pack, but never saw it. That's the problem, because people read online. It's that great a deal. Let me go get 10. That's really the thing. If people were just like, let me get one, maybe I'll get another for my friend or second friend. But they just take them all, and it's no fun because like, I've got all of them. I'm gonna sell them and make a bunch of money, and it's no good. Jay Woods, could everyone do Jeff a small favor and hit that like button, please? Thank you so much, my friend. Lego Star Wars Kid, I found 17 3-pack Viper 3-packs at Ross. I feel slightly guilty. Did you buy all 17? Boris Mortis, my Ollie's is still stuck with Eternal figures. Same. Struck gold Age of Apocalypse wave, but ever since then, it's been nothing. Yeah, it was a real hot zone for figures for a minute there, but I guess they're waiting to get rid of those Eternals like everywhere else. G-Brew, the Eternals, the Snake Eyes movie figs, Age of Apocalypse, Cyclops, and Rogue, and the Rogue One characters have taken a permanent residence at my local Ollie's. We better get a move on, Goldenrod. We're going to be a permanent resident. The Rogue One characters, though? Excuse me, that's interesting, because those are really good figures. I'm surprised those are still sitting around. Rick Cage, born to get tripped on word is Bond, kicking rhymes in kicking rhymes to the AM. Vultures swarm to Ollie's, to paraphrase Keith Murray. That is kind of what they do. It's wild. Michael Solis, Avatar: The Last Airbender, is it Ross? Are those something people are looking for, or no? Viper 3-packs? Yes. Oh, wow. So you were the one that was taking all the 3-packs. Undercover Cult. Miles can't get rid of the Multiverse of Madness figs. Yeah, even the comic book ones. Yeah, they got hit with a lot of bad waves of MCU figures that people didn't really want. I would see the Captain Marvel and the Marvels waves of figures because I still need to build up the totally awesome Hulk. So if I saw those, I'd be excited, but I haven't seen anything. I've been to like a couple of Ollie's since all this stuff has been dropping. I haven't seen a thing. Judge Dredd says my toy code. Oh, it says always leave some for the next guy. Yeah, I mean, I think even with the Crimson Guard, if they had like 6, I might take 4. But yeah, I gotta leave something for somebody else, so it's not just like I got them all. Maybe Army Builder is a little bit different, but David Thanos, Todd is all over the place, partnering up with everybody. I dig it, yeah. But let's focus and make your stuff better. What should he make better? Oh, just Jen and Saul. Saw, yeah, SAW. But the Jen figure is nice too. But Saw is a great figure, especially at Ollie's price. I mean, yeah, especially at Ollie's prices. ICT Vinny. Now they have Vintage Collection Princess Leia and R2. I cannot wait for the announced pipeline. Tatooine, Luke, Old Man Obi-Wan, Han, and Chewie. Have they done 3PO? I mean, yeah, of course. I just don't remember when the last version they've done of him has been. Jay Woods, no Ollie's or Ross where I'm from, but the local Toys R Us and GameStop. Love peg warming. Judge Dredd. I wish Todd would make more Mortal Kombat figs. Cheaper. Oh yeah, my Ollie's got mad Doctor Strange MCU figs, especially Mordo. Mordo figure is quietly really, really good. Judge Dredd. I need a Doctor Strange for my Avengers shelf. The really good comic book version is available for not too crazy a price over on Amazon if you were looking for him. When last I stumbled and I was trying to find all those amazing deals for Prime Day. Doctor Strange. He's a little bit more than the Walmart price, but you know. So let's see. He's $29.99. That figure actually looks like there's some other sellers that have it for $24. Dun dun dun. That $8 in shipping kills it. So 29 is not a terrible price for that figure. When you consider 24, pay an extra $5 for a really, really good figure, I don't think that's a bad deal. It's a really nice one too. Legacy Lions BK, did anyone have a hard time ordering on the new Hasbro Pulse? Couldn't get Studios Series 86 Prime because of some error at checkout. Did he sell out there? Why am I asking that silly question? Of course he would have sold out there. Let's see. Optimus. Let's see. Is he still there? Although that really does seem like a soul. Oh, well, he's still here. Low stock. He totally proved me wrong. Now, this one for sure was a right away, please. He's not cheap. He's supposed to come out on November 1st. I should take a poll. What month do you think he'll actually arrive? July, August, or September? No chance he's going to wait till November 1st. He's got to go lead his Autobots, no matter the cost. So there you go. You got Prime, trailer, intact. So I love some of these shots. This is a really cool one. Looks like his ears drop down a little bit. There's Roller. And where's my shot? That was so cool. We've got the Energon axe, the big cannon to destroy and kill and maim all of the Decepticons, much like they were. So this is it. He's like gunning them all down after he's landed. I think we actually have there you go. Boom, 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 boom. That was like that is a hype up moment for me watching that movie where he is just, I'm taking all these Decepticons down. I don't know how the rules changed where the Autobots got shot a little bit. They were dead. Prime kills all the Decepticons and they're still running around. And of course, you got the Matrix of Leadership. You know, we're going to get that inevitable repaint of him turning to ash. It's right before he rolls out. I mean, these pictures are right from the movie. There's the mode. Where's the shot here? And I wish they had like another photo or a grill where you could put, was it Ramjet in here? Because when I was little and I watched that commercial, I was like, how did he get in his grill? Not thinking it was just his reflection. There you go. Come on. I mean, you got the exhaust. That's amazing. So very happy to see this guy. I got Bumblebee, so I am very excited about these guys. All right, let's see here. So, Legacy Lion, you can still get them, apparently, or unless you got them somewhere else. David Thanos, I think he lost the Mortal Kombat license. I would want Jada to make them so the boxes would look like mini arcades, like the Street Fighter figures. Undercover Colton, I would try and get the classic comic book one. He's pretty easy to find. Oh, Doctor, yes, it's not too bad on that. ICT Vinny, McFarlane Mortal Kombat figs and my Walmarts have been there forever. I don't think they sold that well. They didn't seem to in my stores either. Lego Star Wars came out. McFarlane just needs to have bigger head sculpts, which they've actually been doing lately. So I hope that continues. DJ Jedi, I'm passively waiting for these prices to drop so I can complete the TA Hulk 2. That Kamala Khan from Marvels has been sitting in an Amazon cart for 6 months now, waiting for the nice price. Yeah, what's that price for you? Is it $10 or is it like even lower? Like the Ross price, where it's like, hey, would you like an awesome figure for $5? Yes, I would. We've been talking about it, so let's bring him back up or bring him up. Jonah Hex Collector Edition, McFarlane Toys exclusive. And as you can see here, the nice zoom, there's a reason. There'll be guns on them holsters. So McFarlane's cracked the code. I just have to make these gun figures on my site exclusive. So no problem. and I'm fine with that because this figure really looks good. The soft goods coat looks awesome. As far as I can tell from that grizzled up, burned, mangled face, it looks great. But yeah, I mean, the guy has two guns, and he's got the general, not Shaq's buddy, but his horse. So, McFarlane's been cranking out really solid horse figures too. So, I think this is going to be a nice set. Curious what the price point is going to be. 69, 59. What do you guys think would be a fair price for it? Hopefully, with the diaper, he can get a nice, good, comfortable sit in the holster there. Not the holster. In the what in the world is it? Because I figured Jonah Hex would be like a bareback horseback rider. But there you go. It's a nice looking figure. Jeeber, I'm very seriously considering buying Chun-Li when I was at Target last week, even though I've never played Street Fighter because I suck at video games. All the other collectors are hyping the heck out of her. She's a great figure. Yeah, there you go. You can see her right there. I don't know if I'm going to keep the Jada Toy Street Fighters in this shelf. I think I need to give that space to the Silverhawks because they take up more of it, but they're really fun figures. Give me that Prime. September sounds like a safe bet, 80s kid. Method to Madness. What's good, Jeffrey? Good, man. How about you? I got Fifth Brother tonight after work from Ollie's. I got the Rise of the Sith Omnibus for my older brother's birthday in October. Saw tons of Kenobi figs. That's good to know. I would buy, because I did not buy most of the Kenobi figures. Maybe I was hoping that they would show up at Ollie's and Ross. I think I only have Obi-Wan and the Fifth Brother, coincidentally enough. But I buy Reva, who can predict where a kid's going to run and exactly what end of the tunnel she's going to emerge. But yeah, that's cool. So that'll be something to look forward to go take my trip to Ollie's. Undercover Golden. I don't collect Transformers. Is he really big? That'd be the only thing that justify the price. It's got the trailer, and he should be bigger. Actually, there were some pictures of Prime with the rest of them. I don't even remember who had them to go dig them up, but it looks pretty impressive. I think Prime. They can get us for money with Prime because it's like it's Optimus. You got to have them in your collection. Judge Dreads. Todd is bringing cloth capes and better articulation. He really is listening to collectors. I agree. I won't stand for too much slander on Ty. He's doing the job. 80s kid. Now give me the Megatron. Some people are never happy. Judge Dreads. Chun-Li is very fun to pose. There is nothing she can't do. I mean, she can even do the upside down spinning bird kick. I'm like, what? With no problem, too. Like, they did a great job with her soft, good parts. She can do she's got double jointed elbows and she can actually use that. It's not like the arm gets stuck midway through, so you can't use the joint. So, yeah, I'm really like, okay, give me Ryu, Ken, Dawson, Bison, everybody else they've shown. The two I've got, love them. I think they're great figures. Jamelin, that Prime looks great. I don't know. I'm pretty content with the Primes I have. They got me with Bo Siege, War for Cybertron, and Earthrise. I have the MDLX and Yellow Part. So I only have the Earthrise. So that's probably why I'm like, ooh, this Prime. So yeah. But there are a lot of other ones that I know other people have gotten, which might make them a little bit more hesitant to grab. Whoa, Jonah Hex, pretty dope. He's really solid. Jonah does. I mean, it's like finally. Would you be comfortable paying whatever the McFarlane toy store price is if you get the figures that made sense to have them, have their guns? Would you rather have paid the MTS price point to get Sergeant Rock? I think so. Undercover Colton. I'm wondering how much he'll be. I'm guessing 75. I don't know. That didn't sound like a terrible price point. Thank you. I would like mine. Thank you so much. Jonah Hex looks like Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan looks like Jonah Hex. Jonah will make a nice Carter Slade Ghost Rider custom. Since I don't know Jonah Hex, I'm getting him. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? What's up? How are you? Lunatic Reason. How are you? Rhino 4563. Jeff, I'll be at San Diego Comic Con on Thursday. You want me to pick you up anything? What's a man? Hopefully not. I hope everything I want I can get. But pictures I do want. So if there's everything out there, I will take any and all photos of all the stuff I talk about. JoJo, Marvel Legends, WWE. Yeah, I mean that'd be awesome. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention I also got the Missing Link Prime. Darn, what's the Missing Link's gesture in wrestling? So you have a bunch of Optimus Primes. Judge Dreds, who could have guessed Todd would drop cloth goods before Hasbro? Well, I think Todd is just more willing to take chances. But Hasbro has been starting to implement some soft goods and cloth goods with their figures. That Dr. Noon from the Cabal set, for her one example. But they're starting. Rick Cage says, hey, Leonard Cage like that Jonah Hex. Only thing Uncle Todd does, in my opinion, is fulfill the roster void the DCC classics left. There's still a ton that he could do. King Collector, not impressed with that Prime. I'm so glad I'm done with collecting Transformers. With Takara, Fans Toys, X-Transbot, MMC, etc. I finished my Masterpiece Scale G1 Transformers a while back. They do have some really cool stuff. Just Dress, yes! I got her in the upside down spinning kick right now. It's amazing, right? I got a YOLO Park Scourge, and the details awesome and easy to build. I still haven't picked up any of those, but y'all are making them sound fun. Undercover Colton, on the topic of McFarlane, Starfire convinced me that I need the Teen Titans on my shelf. Can't wait for that Superboy. Yes. Method to Madness, Holiday Purge Troopers, and Dark Watch Mandos were different ollies, but I haven't seen them anywhere else yet. Got the entire Quantum Mania wave just for the Build-A-Figure and sold the figures I didn't want. Nice. I mean, the Quantum Mania wave, I got the 3 figures I wanted. So I have like a missing, like I have parts to casting, but it's just like they're there, never to be built. And I really hope they get a few more because that would be really fun. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bro, I still want the McFarlane Starfire. I don't $50 want her, but I've only ever seen her at that price point. That's not great. DJ Jedi, not mad at that Carter Slade Ghost Rider custom idea. Has anyone seen that Marvel Legends Kazar He-Man custom on Toy Galaxies page? Pretty tight. I haven't, but now you've made me curious to check that out after the show. So I know wrestling is like the favorite thing on this channel because no one cares, but I care. So I just want to mention some of these dope things that Walmart is showing at their Collector Con. You can pre-order them next week. Now, I have the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika. They're not scaled properly. They're too big. They actually went and fixed that with this set, the Samoan Dynasty. And bonus, we get Afa and Sika as their older versions. Got the skirt pieces. So this is when they're wrestling in their prime. They actually fixed the bodies because they weren't using those massive molds that they originally gave them. So this is a far more appropriate body for the Wild Samoans. And you got them in their gear when they gave Roman Reigns the delay to signify that he was truly the tribal chief. That's awesome. Really cool set. We've got the older head sculpts for him. Rest in peace, Sika. That is really cool. I love the fact that they did this. And we've already got another 3-pack, the Samoans with Rocky Maivia, Rocky Johnson, and the High Chief Peter Maivia. So we get another one. Maybe we'll get another 3-pack with the Usos. And we'll get Solo, Jay, and Jimmy. So free idea for you, Mattel. But I love this. So that's coming. $69.97. That'll be up for pre-order July 25th, next Thursday. So Thursday is going to be a crazy day. Then we've also got Ultimate Warrior. He's part of the Monday Night War line, and he's got the Duster. So for those of you who are upset about not getting an Ultimate Warrior in that arena that didn't come together because it didn't fun, here's another crack at him. Excuse me, this is probably my least favorite era of Ultimate Warrior, but pretty cool. And because of the Build-A-Figure, I'm probably going to end up buying him. Wait, sorry. I'll go to the rest of those in a second. But we got another Lita. She's coming. Always down for more Lita figures. And she comes with a women's title. Then we got Razor Ramon in his yellow. Stop doing it. There we go. I like that figure choice. That's cool. The yellow was a nice, colorful attire. I'm sure you figured out who the Build-A-Figure is because of this big torso there in NWO. And I love the fact that that's the choice because if I don't get everybody, I'm not going to be too upset. But here's an option. If so, you got an Ultimate Edition Monday Night War Triple H figure. And this is him in his sweatsuit attire. So that's fun. Nice addition there. Not quite sure what they're doing with the hair. I guess it's all slicked back, but that's a fun choice for him. Got the cocky ponytail look and then the wrestling version. So you can do both. He comes with a knee brace and he's got the butterfly shoulders. More appropriate body type for the game here. Love that. But this one, I think it might be my favorite of all these reveals because we finally got a 6 without the tongue sticking out. This is how it looked in WCW. And I think they did a really nice job with this look for 6. The 6th member of the NWO. So, and they're all going to be part of that Dusty Rhodes NWO look. So, very cool. More releases. AEW Brody King, nightmare inducing version, 1997. So, he's not like he's a crazy price point, but there you go with him. And then you got Darby Allin, another exclusive Darby. Sorry, don't hate it. So, you got him in your rival set. And then more Star Wars goodness. Mandalorian Shriek Hawk trainers, $44.97. Again, there's a lot of stuff dropping on July 25th, next Thursday, a week from now. We'll see how we're going to cover all this stuff before I get to G.I. Joe. I know you get silent, but let's see. What do y'all think? How are shown so far? Undercover Cult, check your books a million. Not where I got mine, but I saw one there for retail. I think you're talking about Starfire. Jeff, there's a figure in your case behind you. I'm assuming it's John Cena, but how can you see him? He looks like he's wearing cross colors. Right there? He might be. They did a lot of cool color combinations with Cena. Jamelin, the Samoan Dynasty set is cool, but they run out of gray paint. The hair looks blonde on the older hairs. My wife said the exact same thing. I was, like trying to get my wife excited about any figure reveal is like it is not even an uphill battle. It's like there is no way I'm climbing this mountain to get her hyped up as I am seeing this stuff. She was like, it looks blonde. And when it's a case where it's like, yeah, I mean, I can paint it gray, but I was just excited they did it. But yeah, I think it is a little too blonde. Retro Robo, speaking of customs, I want to make a custom Ultron Pym. Thought I could use a WWE Elite Chris Jericho head. What do you think? He is pretty robotic now with this Book of Jericho. But yeah, I hated that time period. I like Hank. I hated the fact that they did that with him, but I think it will work. You might be able to find people that have those extra Pym heads from the Wasp and Giant Man sets. So maybe try that option. Oh, David Thanos, I'm digging those Wild Samoan shirts for Bray Wyatt. There's another option too. Rick Hayes, Sir Jeff, it's Morbid time. I love your Ranger shelf. I can't get involved because every company now has a likeness of a few Rangers, then flubs at least one, and that ruins it for me. These were pretty much like I got the Mighty Morphin ones because that's the ones that I grew up. That's the ones that I watched when I was still trying to desperately find some kind of cartoons at that point in life. But most of these were raw specials. They were, yeah, you're $7.99. You want this one for $5.99? I was like, they do look cool. I'll take them. And they're very fun figures. Jamelin, nice lead. I dig that Razor Ramon too. The best is great. Yeah, I love the colors, and he's one that really took advantage of. I can make different colors with my outfits, like Rock and Stone Cold. Hey, look, my vest is slightly different color. My Rock logo is now red as opposed to blue. Get out of here. Razor, understood. Asuka, Amazon has her for slightly more, but you can get her that way. Judge Dredd, the only wrestling figure I have is a Hollywood Andre the Giant Bigfoot. I remember him from the $6 Million Man show. That's what it's from. So yeah, that's a cool figure. It's really cool that they actually did that one. Joshua Alvarez, I'm with you. I've wasted so much this week on incoming pre-orders and new pre-orders. The crazy part is next week we're gonna have more pre-orders. So it's like, what are y'all doing? It's craziness. Jamelin, 6. Nice. A 3-pack with X-Pac and Green and a 1-2-3 kid would be cool. It would. Actually scratch that. Make it a 6-pack with some of his very gear looks. Cool looks. He does have a lot of options and they can make a ton. Roger Robo, Gbrew, they recently brought the real hangback. He's older now. He's super old. Buddy of mine found Oscar at Walmart. I don't know about other Walmarts, but mine's always loaded out with wrestlers. That's one of the few lines that they do a pretty decent job of keeping stacked up. And my Walmarts too, like Marvel Legends, it might be 2 figures, but wrestlers, they tend to do a lot better. Various gear looks. Thanks. I was trying to translate. I was like, what is it? David Thanos, loving the revealed Monday Night War set. All right, so I really hope it's not Wolfpack Macho Man. That would just be like, I really wish they could get Sting. All right, let's see. So that's them. Let's talk about the other ones that I'm sure you all are super hyped up about. And of course, that is the now formerly non-massacred boy, Falcon, getting a new figure as part of Night Force, the subline that will just continue on. He's packed with Coral. I do have a Coral with the Coral figure, but I don't need any more figures using this Scarlet mold. We have Glinda coming. I just wish they had loaded her out a little bit different. Yes, I know she's got some different parts to her. She's got this, so I don't even have to imagine, hey, this is another use of the Scarlet mold. But I am digging that the mole rats are just zombies running around going after Night Force. Now, this picture here is kind of like, maybe I can get like 6 more. But I do think they're fun in that sense. Let's take another couple looks at these guys. So here's not Glinda, here's not Scarlet, here's Coral. She's okay. She's wearing a lot of the Falcon gear in this one, and Falcon is not just a straight up repaint. He's actually using the Range Viper mold. That's pretty much all Falcon here, but it was an interesting choice for him. But his head sculpt was so much better. This is the whole reason to buy it. But like if Coral didn't have the crossbow, she didn't have this quiver here, I might be more interested. Maybe I can take it off, but I'm just like, I don't need another Scarlet because I got Scarlet. I'm good with her. I mean, Falcon's pretty much a whole different other figure at this point, and maybe I want to call him something else, but I don't know. Are you guys feeling this set? Again, the head sculpt, so much better. So much better. Got a little chest, forearm here. And she's got her UK Union Jack flag on there so she can hang out with Big Ben. Apparently, G.I. Joe is keeping the Brits solely to Night Force. I do like her hair sculpt. I probably don't like the fact that she's in green. Kind of like more of the original 13, even though that's accurate to her look. Yeah, it's whatever. I do like Falcon. I don't know if it's enough to buy him, but solid looking figures. Here is the full accessory rollout, and it is a ton. 3 knives. Again, she's got the Scarlet kit. Basically, she's got Agent Helix's semi-automatic pistol and a regular pistol, and the swappable fist, the M16. I'm just gonna dump those, and I get this set. And I like that she's got a different, armor protection deal there. Her head sculpt looks really fantastic here. We got the steel core helmets. Don't know if I need that either. Great head sculpt on Falcon. Range Viper to a T. I mean, like he almost looks like a totally different Joe. Maybe I'll swap another head on him and then give this one to Lieutenant Falcon. He's got some of the guns from the Range Viper. So got this here. I'm pretty sure that's the same backpack for him. And then the grenade launcher and this big honking machine gun. the night vision goggles from Tunnel Rat, and shotgun. I can't quite place it, but there you go. What you all think about these additions to our Joe collection? Undercover Hulk, mine always, and I mean always, has wrestling figures. Retro Robo, I don't buy the Night Force figures, but I might get that just for this Falcon head and turn these figures into generic soldiers. Yeah. Tover Supreme, JoJo's still overpricing the 2 packs. Ugh. How much were they charging for this one? I mean, maybe this is the bonus Walmart price tag. So what were they charging for these? $54.97. Of course. I mean, we saw that with the Night Force pre-orders. Figures didn't even come out. They were cheaper. Like in some cases, $10, $15 cheaper. So maybe that'll be a little bit cheaper when it actually comes time to seeing those figures arriving. But yeah, I don't like that price point either. Jeeper, my Walmart has the last run of Mike and Donnie and the black and white Hunchback Leo Werewolf Ralph 2-pack. A lot of them. If anyone's looking for them. My Walmart has nothing but peg warmers from 2 years ago. Judge Dredd, that's awful. David Thanos, I don't mind the Macho Man when he's with the blonde lady. Yes, it was Gorgeous George. Dig it. And we got Medusa from Power Town who could pretty much fit in with that because, I mean, when she was rocking those crazy heels, she was about the same height as Macho Man with those. So let me see if I can pull that up real fast. What up, Mosh? So yeah, this you said the blonde lady. I mean, he was rocking 3. He had Medusa, Gorgeous George, and Mona, Miss Madness. So I think this Medusa would work really well if they were to produce the Ultimate Edition Macho Man from that era. Then we get a Psycho Sid, so we can do the fist bump of superpowers, Wonder Twin powers activating. But that Medusa works perfectly with that time frame of WCW. Rick Cage, this set is desirable. However, it's only because it's a Kit Bash fodder kit. Yeah. John Deere Green 79. I'm looking forward to the Night Force 2-pack. It seems like people are pretty evenly split on this one. They like the rollout of accessories, the new look for Falcon and Quarrel. They're digging too. They're like, nope, like 80s kid pass on the Night Force peeps. Let's do Lions BK, 50% disappointed with the Falcon and Quarrel set, 80% reuse for $50 plus. It is a lot there. Excuse me. Snake Eyes, I like this 2-pack because it comes with a lot of weapons. It does. Aaron Easton, Hasbro, you now have the privilege to buy an expensive $50 2-pack to fix the monstrosity of a Falcon face sculpt we unleashed. I wonder if they would do a retro version because I feel like that one that we got, while sort of kind of a retro version, doesn't really fit the main character of G.I. Joe the movie. And we're already seeing them doing so much focus on G.I. Joe the movie. To have a lackluster, mediocre version of the main character didn't seem to make a lot of sense. Jamelin, I think this set is awesome. Night Force Falcon was the only version I got as a kid. I like their gear. Quarrel looks great. Also, Falcon has steel core secondaries, and I think that's the same shotgun. Nice. King Collector, why is everyone hating on Falcon? I don't have a problem with my original Falcon figurehead sculpt. We do need that big lob in Law and Order to finish that rookie team. We do. Big Lob makes his move. G-Brew, I don't know about the Joe 2-pack. John Deere Green 79. Quarrel just means we might see more Action Force and Classified. Were there more figures? I, of course, didn't have a lot of familiarity with Action Force, but are there a lot more they could draw from? Maurice Phillip. Good times on all. I could be tempted by that Classified 2-pack. It really does seem split. Judge Dreads. Haven't bought any Joes since Snow Serpent, but I'm not really a G.I. Joe collector. Trying to forget my military service. Well, thank you for serving. Retro Robo, I'm only really familiar with the cartoon main characters. What's the deal with Quarrel? Who is she? She's a Scarlet repaint that apparently was only available in the UK. Just thought, Ultimate Wave 24 has 24 has 2 spots open, and 25 has 1. So maybe the WrestleMania 7 Macho that got canceled gets thrown in there. That would be good. Let's do nice BK, but I'm going to get that Night Force 2-pack though. Jalen, you know you could head swap your Falcons and put the Night Force helmet on this one. There you go. Black Major and Baron Blood. Thank you. All right, so there are a few more to get. She's the Glenda of the OG Action Force. I wonder why they changed her up. Does anybody know that backstory? All right. It's almost time. The 25th, we're going to find out what's going on with all these teases and all this hype. We're going to see for sure next week, 7 days from now. We're going to find out what this HasLab is for JoJo. Starting to see some teasers. Got this Cobra Commander. He's got the Rattler logo right there in that O. He wants you to back it. HasLab, July 25th, 2024. And then we got another tease today with Baroness. And she's got the Mars logo behind her. We will conquer. I don't think that's how that goes. Mars Industries funding committee post July 25th to September 9th. So that means we know exactly how long this HasLab is going. July 25th to September 9th. It's a lot of paychecks. I wonder if that means this HasLab is going to be super expensive. Hearing some rumbling that maybe it's not the Rattler. Who knows? But would there be anything else you would want to get if it wasn't the Rattler? It's got to be Cobra. So, and since we got the His Tank, probably going to be an air vehicle. If it's not the Rattler, what would you want to see? And then how much would you want to pay for it? Right. Okay. Baron Blood turns into Cobra Commander in Action Force comic. So kind of an origin figure. Undercover Colton, I thought Baron Blood was a Captain America villain. You know, they just throw those names out for anything. Lots of shockwaves. I thought Baron Blood was a Marvel character. Just as long as we don't have bad blood. Let's see here. Of course, Baron Blood. Was it Baron Blood or Baron Iron Blood? I think it was Iron Blood. At least that's what is showing up here. I'm trying to figure out which is the legit pictures and which is not. But it looks like this one from Joepedia is accurate. So there we go. And pop that up. So that's Baron Ironblood. If you can get a hold of the unmasked Red Power Ranger head sculpt by Hasbro, it works really well on on Falcon with some sticky tape. Original beret fits as well. Looks better than this Night Force. Oh, there's an option because I do have the Red Ranger. Cool. I thought Baron Blood was a vampire in a B movie. Baron Blood was a vampire in Invaders comic. Iron Blood. Yeah, that sounds right. Yep. He was in a recent Avengers issue. It was called Baron Blood. Yes. You cracked the mystery of Baron Blood. All right. So, oops. G-Brew. Okay, that's where I'm getting vampire. I think he might have turned the Invaders in an Exiles comic. Rick Cage, the current toys have educated me on Action Force, Eagle Force, Red Shadows, Cobra Red Jackal, Monster Force, etc. Baron Ironblood was retconned and becoming Cobra Commander. I wonder if they'd actually do a Baron Ironblood. I mean, they're going to give us Quarrel. Maybe that's one that they could do just to mix it up a little bit. All right, well, thank y'all for tuning in. As always, that is it. That's everything I had to talk about. Lots of exciting things coming in. Next week should be crazy. It should be absolutely bonkers. Thursday is the day to be in front of your computer, apparently. So I'm going to break down, probably do lots of mini videos. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. And I'll be doing a live. Not sure what time and how it's going to look, as I'm sure I'll be talking about all the stuff that drops throughout the day. And there might even be some panels going on at our regularly scheduled time. So we'll see. Stay tuned. I'll make sure to keep any updates posted as information comes available. But for now, this episode of Lyle's figure files has been filed.